Hello everyone, I am Father Jonathan Emery, and this is Socially Sourced, a video series on the social teaching of the Catholic Church. We are planning on making around 10 videos, releasing a new video every week on Wednesdays. This is episode 4, Imago Dei, which is Latin for the image of God. When young men go to seminary to learn how to be priests, we are pushed into living situations with many other men from all walks of life, which means that you don't always get along with every other person you meet in seminary. One guy in particular really used to irritate me. I found him to frequently come across as arrogant and self-centered, while simultaneously having a look-at-me piety. As the years went on, it got to the point where just hearing his laugh or looking upon his smug smile would make me want to slap him. This loathing began to scare me, so I took it to prayer and asked God about it. In prayer, I remembered something from my fundamental ethics class a couple years prior in the theories of the philosopher Emmanuel Levinas. He was a French officer during World War II and was captured by the Nazis and sent to a labor camp during the war. After the war, he wondered what had allowed the Nazis to treat other humans so horribly, and he developed a theory based on the face of the other. He stated that humans can see themselves in other humans, and therefore are inclined not to hurt others. However, if I can destroy the face of the other, in other words, destroy their human dignity, it is then that I can do whatever I want to that person. The Nazis stopped seeing Jews, communists, gypsies, homosexuals, and others as human, and instead saw them as beasts, lower than dogs. We have no problem crushing a bug out of existence. And once the other had been seen as a bug, the Nazis could crush them out of existence too. I had destroyed the face of my brother seminarian. I no longer saw him as a human, a child of God, or as a man studying for the priesthood. I only saw the faults I had associated with him, mainly arrogance. Fortunately, God also revealed in that time of prayer a method to heal my heart and begin to see his humanity again. God asked me to pray for him. Not to pray for him to change, to become someone I would like, but to pray that God may shower down his blessings upon this seminarian. At first this was hard, and I grudgingly prayed for him every time I saw him, while simultaneously daydreaming about punching his face. But after a couple months, I felt my heart and mind change towards him, started to see ways I had misjudged him, and ways that I saw my own weakness reflected in him, things that I hate in myself that had made me hate him more. He never was my favorite person, but within 6 months I came to appreciate who he was and started to enjoy his presence, to the point where I was even a little sad when he announced that he had discerned to leave the seminary. Levinas was Jewish, but anyone, regardless of belief, can see the logic of his philosophy of the face of the other, as the dignity inherent in every human person due to their unique personality and rational soul. Judeo-Christian teaching even takes it a step further, as Scripture tells us that the face of the other is also the image of God. We are made in his image and likeness. No matter who they are or what they have done, disrespecting the human dignity of anyone is a direct insult to God. So it isn't just the dignity of the person we are attacking, it's the creator of that person, who he made in his own image and likeness. It is in this destruction of the dignity of other humans that we live out our part in the passion of Christ the most, destroying his dignity for the sake of our prideful sins. I know this is tough to hear, but all of us do it. I still do too. The only way to move forward from it is to honestly look at ourselves and ask, where have I destroyed the face of the other? Join us next week for episode 5, Rights and Responsibilities. God bless.